abandon, to give up. Adversely, in harmful way, negatively. Aggregate, gathered into a whole, total. Fertilize, to supply with nourishment for plants by adding helpful substances to the soil. Irrigation, a way of supplying water to an area of land. Obtain, to get or gain through some effort. Intensity, to increase in power, act with increased strength. Photosynthesis, process by which plants and some other organisms use light energy to convert water and carbon dioxide into oxygen and high-energy carbohydrates such as sugars and starches. Precipitation, any form of water that falls from clouds and reaches Earth's surface. Anticipate, to expect beforehand. Catastrophic, extremely harmful, causing financial or physical ruin. Collide, to come together with great force. Eruption, a sudden, often violent outburst. Famine, an extreme shortage of food. Flood, an overflowing of a large amount of water beyond its normal confines, especially over what is normally dry land. Impact, a strong effect. Persevere, to keep going, plunge and never give up. Plunge, to go down suddenly. Unleash, to release a thing or an emotion. Adapt, to adjust or change to suit conditions. Diverse, varied, different. Evolve, to develop gradually, to rise to a higher level. Feature, an important part of something, a characteristic. Generation, a group of people born around the same time. Inherent, existing as a natural part. Migration, movement of people from one place to another. Physical, relating to the body. Process, a series of actions or steps taken to achieve an end. Survive, continue to live. Constrained, limitation or restriction. Contamination, the process of becoming unclean. Deplete, to use up. Dispose of, to throw away, to get rid of, to kill. Elementally, in terms of elements, basically. Emission, the production and discharge of something, especially gas or radiation. Extinction, a term that typically describes a species that no longer has any known living individuals. Reservoir, a place where a large quantity of a resource sits for a long period of time. Shrink, decrease in size, range, or extend. Stable, not easily changed or moved. Adjust, to change or alter in order to fit or conform. Arbitrary, based on random choice or personal whim rather than any reason or system. Denominator, the bottom number in a fraction. Exponentially, at a very fast rate. Infinitesimal, extremely small, incalculably or immeasurably small. Maximize, to increase or make as great as possible. Parallel, side by side and having the same distance continuously between them. Sequence, a particular order in which related events, movements, or things follow each other. Proportion. 1. The relationship of one thing to another in size, amount, etc. Rate. A ratio that compares two quantities measured in different units. Accuracy. A description of how close a measurement is to the true value of the quantity measured. Compress. To press together, to reduce in size or volume, a folded cloth or pad applied to an injury. Feasibly. Practically, in a way that can work. Adjacent. Near, next to, adjoining. Gut. To empty, hollow out. Integrally. In whole or complete manner. Retain. To hold or keep. Overlap. To lie over part of something, to have elements in common. Seep. Pass gradually or leak through or as if through small openings. Structure. The arrangement of interrelations between the parts or elements of something complex. Circulate. To move around an area or a place, often returning to a starting point. Corrode. Destroy or wear away gradually by chemical action. Derive. To take or receive from a source. Detection. The ability to determine the presence of an object. Expeditiously. Quickly and efficiently. Implement. To put into action, execute. Innovative. Marked by a new or unusual way of doing things. Installation. Setting something into position for use. Maintenance. The work that is done to keep something in good condition. Simulation. An imitation of an event, a reproduction of an event that is similar to the actual event. Combustion. The process of burning something. Component. A part or element of a larger whole. Convey. To transport, to transmit, to communicate, make known, to transfer ownership or title to. Discreetly. Separately, distinctly. Nucleus. The center of an atom, core. Permeate. To spread through, penetrate, soak through. Rotate. To turn around a central point, to alternate. Solar. Relating to the sun. Source. A place, person, or thing from which something comes or can be attained. Trigger. Set off, start. Acquisition. The act of acquiring or gaining possession. Anomaly. Abnormality, irregularity. Consciously. With awareness of one's actions. Degrade. To reduce someone's worth or value, to make someone step down to a lower position or rank, to move down a step in social status. Gap. Opening, a big difference between two situations, amounts, groups of people, etc. Indisputable. Beyond question or argument, definitely true. Intervene. To come between, to mediate, to occur between times. Intuitively. Instinctively, without reasoning. Recede. To move back or away from. Retrieve. To find and bring back, get back, to put right, make good. Agnostic. One who believes that the existence of God is unknown and unknowable. Animism. Belief that objects such as plants and stones or natural events like thunderstorms and earthquakes have a discrete spirit and conscious life. Atheist. A person who denies the existence of God. Be inclined to favor an opinion or a course of action. Contemplate. To consider carefully and thoughtfully. Deify. To make into a god, to treat like a god. Ecclesiastical. Having to do with the church or the clergy. Exalt. To glorify, to praise, to raise in rank. Pious. Deeply religious. Sacrifice. Something given up for the sake of another.